Your car suddenly flashes a warning light, shifts hard, or won't even start, and the repair shop wants $300 just to diagnose it. Don't reach for your wallet yet. In many cases, nothing is actually broken. The car's systems are just confused and need a reset. In this video, I'll show you 15 powerful reset tricks you can do for free that can bring your car back to life in minutes. Let's dive in. Secret number 15, engine computer reboot. One day you're cruising smooth, the next you've got a check engine light, trash fuel economy, and your car's limping home like it just ran a marathon. Mechanics love this one. They'll plug in a scanner, click 3 buttons, and charge you $150 for diagnostics. But here's how you do it yourself. Kill the ignition and yank the key. Pop the hood. Disconnect the negative battery cable first, then the positive. Here's the magic. Touch those cable ends together for 10 seconds. This drains every last bit of residual power. Walk away, grab a coffee. Leave it disconnected for 15 to 20 minutes. Reconnect. Positive first, then negative. Fire up the car and let it idle for about 5 minutes. What you just did, you wiped the ECU's memory completely clean. Ghost codes, gone. Sluggish throttle response, fixed. That new car feel, back. Pro tip, write down your radio presets first. And if you've got one of those fancy stereos with a security code, make sure you know where that code is. Still running rough? That leads us to the next reset. Secret number 14, full system battery disconnect. Most problems don't come from broken parts. They come from bad information floating around your car's computer network. A sensor sends a wonky signal. An old battery causes voltage spikes. Or your car just gets plain confused about what normal is supposed to feel like. Turn off the ignition and remove the key. Disconnect the negative terminal of your battery. Press and hold the brake pedal for 30 seconds. This drains any stored electrical charge lurking in the system. Wait 10 to 15 minutes. Seriously, walk away, let the car sit, then reconnect the battery. Yeah, you might lose your clock settings and radio presets, but in return, your car's computer reboots completely. It clears out old sensor data, resets idle settings, and wipes adaptive transmission learning clean. Perfect timing for this reset. After you install a new sensor, replace a battery, or notice strange behavior with absolutely no explanation. Idle still shaking? Next reset's got you covered. Secret number 13, throttle position, sensor calibration. Ever press the gas and your car hesitates, almost like it's second-guessing your command? Or maybe you've noticed sudden jerks while cruising that make driving feel anything but smooth. These issues are usually caused by the throttle position sensor falling out of sync. It's not a major failure. This happens after weak battery episodes, carbon buildup on the throttle body, or simply years of driving. The sensor stops reading the full range of your pedal movement, and suddenly, the engine computer has no idea what you're asking for. Insert the key and turn it to on, but don't start the engine. Slowly press the gas pedal all the way to the floor. Hold it briefly, then release. Turn the key back to off and wait about 10 seconds. Start the car and let it idle for a few minutes without touching the pedal. This simple reset retrains the sensor to understand your pedal's full sweep, from idle to wide open throttle. Most drivers notice immediate improvement, smoother acceleration, crisper throttle response, and way less hesitation during takeoff. But if you're stalling at lights, the issue's probably airflow. Secret number 12, idle air control relearn. You pull up to a stoplight and instead of idling smoothly, your engine shakes, surges, or even stalls. Sometimes the idle race is higher than normal. Other times it dips so low you think the car's about to die out completely. Start the car with all accessories, AC, radio, lights turned off. Let the engine idle undisturbed for about 5 minutes. Now, switch on the AC and headlights and let it idle for another 5 minutes. This adds electrical load so the system can learn how to compensate. Turn everything off again and take the car for a short drive to help the ECU finalize its adjustments. Pro tip, don't touch the gas pedal during the idle portion. Pressing it ruins the relearn process and you'll have to start over. Once done, your idle should settle down, smooth, steady, and responsive to load changes like when you flip the AC on. No more embarrassing stalls at intersections or shaky vibrations at every red light. Speaking of rough running, let's fix that mass airflow sensor. Secret number 11, airflow sensor clean reset. Picture this, you're at a red light. The engine idles rough, and when it's time to go, the car stumbles before finally picking up speed. Or maybe your gas mileage has dropped and you can't figure out why. One of the most overlooked culprits, the mass airflow sensor. This little device sits right after your air filter and tells the engine computer how much air is coming in. When it gets dirty or misreads airflow, the engine gets the wrong fuel mixture. That means stalling, hesitation, poor MPG, or even a stubborn check engine light that won't quit. Disconnect the negative battery cable and let the car sit for 15 minutes. Remove the MAF sensor. It's usually held in with 2 screws near the air filter housing. Spray the sensor wires with proper MAF cleaner spray. Never touch them with your fingers. Seriously, let it dry completely. Give it at least 10 minutes. Reinstall it and reconnect the battery. Start the engine and let it idle for several minutes so the ECU can relearn proper airflow. Once reset, you'll notice smoother idle, restored fuel economy, and way more consistent acceleration. It's a quick 20-minute job that saves you from unnecessary diagnostics and parts replacement. That amber ABS light still glowing? Let's kill it. Secret number 10, ABS warning light clear. You're driving along and suddenly the ABS warning light pops up on your dashboard. Your brakes still feel fine, but that glowing light makes you uneasy, like something catastrophic is about to happen. Most drivers assume the worst. The braking system is failing and a massive repair bill is coming. But often, the light sticks on because of a temporary glitch. Low brake fluid, a weak battery, or even a wheel speed sensor picking up a tiny bit of dirt can trick the system into panicking. The car doesn't always clear the error on its own, so the light just sits there, mocking you and making you think something's seriously broken. Turn the ignition completely off. Locate your ABS fuse in the fuse box, check your owner's manual or the fuse box cover diagram, and carefully remove it. Leave the fuse out for about 15 minutes to drain the system's stored memory. Reinsert the fuse, start the engine, and drive slowly for a short distance to let the system recalibrate. If the issue was just a glitch or temporary voltage drop, the ABS light will disappear. Your braking system returns to normal, and you just avoided an unnecessary $150 diagnostic fee, one light down. But what if the whole brain's confused? If you're learning something here, smash that like button and subscribe. The best tricks are still coming. Secret number 9, deep computer memory wipe. Few things are more stressful than seeing your check engine light suddenly appear, your car slipping into limp mode, or the transmission refusing to shift smoothly, like it's actively working against you. It feels like a major repair is lurking around the corner, ready to drain your bank account. But in many cases, the problem isn't a broken part at all. It's the car's brain, the ECU, getting stuck with corrupted data. Over time, the ECU stores adjustments for fuel trims, idle control, and shifting patterns. A weak battery, sensor glitch, or even a tank of poor quality fuel can cause it to mislearn what normal is supposed to be. Disconnect both the positive and negative battery cables. Touch the cable ends together for about 30 seconds. This drains any leftover electrical charge hiding in the system. Reconnect the cables tightly to the battery terminals. Start the engine and let it idle for 10 minutes without touching the throttle, AC, or any accessories. This process forces the ECU to forget its corrupted memory and relearn factory defaults from scratch. Most drivers notice the check engine light clears, fuel economy improves, and the car runs smoother almost immediately, like it just woke up from a bad dream. But the transmission's got its own memory too. Secret number 8, transmission shift memory clear. Ever felt your car slam into gear like it's mad at you? Or hesitate awkwardly before shifting, like it forgot what it was supposed to do? Maybe it downshifts way too early on the highway, or just hunts for the right gear in city traffic like it's playing a guessing game. These are classic signs your transmission's adaptive memory has gone completely out of sync. Modern transmissions constantly learn your driving habits to adjust shift timing and smoothness. But after a dead battery, years of stop-and-go driving, or aggressive acceleration patterns, the computer can store bad habits that make the gearbox feel clunky and unpredictable. Turn the key to on without starting the engine. With your foot firmly on the brake, slowly move the shifter through each gear. Park, reverse, neutral, drive, pausing briefly at each position. Leave it in drive for about 30 seconds, then return to park. Start the car, drive gently, and allow the transmission to relearn over the next 10 to 15 minutes. After this reset, most drivers notice smoother shifts, way less hesitation, and more predictable performance. It feels like the car finally understands how you want it to drive, instead of fighting you at every stoplight. Shifts are smooth, but idle's still wonky. Here's the fix. Secret number 7, idle control system recalibration. You pull up to a stoplight, and instead of sitting there calmly, your engine shakes like it's nervous. It surges randomly, or worse, it dips so low you're convinced it's about to stall out completely. Sometimes the idle races way higher than normal for no reason. Other times, it's all over the place, bouncing between high and low, like it can't make up its mind. This usually points to the idle air control system losing its calibration. It happens after you clean the throttle body, disconnect the battery, or when the car's computer just plain forgets how much air the engine needs to idle smoothly. Start the car with all accessories turned off. No AC, no radio, no headlights. Let the engine idle completely undisturbed for about 5 minutes. Now switch on the AC and headlights to add electrical load. Let it idle for another 5 minutes so the system learns how to compensate. Turn everything off and take the car for a short, gentle drive to help the ECU finalize its adjustments. Once done, your idle should settle into a smooth, steady rhythm. No more wild swings, embarrassing stalls, or shaky vibrations that make passengers think your car's falling apart. Now let's tackle that airbag light. Secret number 6, airbag system, light reset. You start your car and notice the airbag light stays on, glowing ominously on the dash. Instantly, your brain goes to the worst place. Are the airbags disabled? Am I even safe right now? Is this going to cost me a fortune? More often than not, it's not a catastrophic failure, it's just a glitch. A weak battery, a temporary sensor hiccup, or even disconnecting the seats while vacuuming the interior can trigger that warning light and make it stick. While a serious airbag fault should absolutely be checked by a professional, a simple reset often clears false alarms and restores your peace of mind without costing you a dime. Turn the key to the on position and wait for the airbag light to illuminate on the dash. As soon as the light switches off, usually after a few seconds, turn the key back to off immediately. Repeat this process 3 to 4 times in a row. Timing matters here. Watch that light closely. Finally, start the car normally and check if the light clears. If the light was caused by a temporary electrical glitch or minor sensor confusion, it'll disappear after this reset. Your airbags remain fully active and ready to protect you if the worst ever happens. But what about your wallet? Let's fix that fuel economy. Secret number 5, fuel economy memory reset. You've been filling up way more often than usual, even though your driving habits haven't changed at all. The car feels a bit sluggish, and that fuel gauge seems to drop faster than it used to, like there's a hole in your tank. This often happens because the engine computer has stored long-term fuel trim values that are no longer accurate. Things like a clogged air filter, weak fuel quality, a dirty MAF sensor, or even a temporary sensor glitch can cause the ECU to overcompensate by adding or reducing fuel. Over time, those bad adjustments get locked in, robbing you of both performance and precious MPG. Disconnect the negative battery cable and leave it off for about 30 minutes. This gives the system enough time to fully drain stored memory. Reconnect the battery and make sure all connections are tight and secure. Start the car and let it idle for a few minutes without touching the accelerator. Take it for a short drive at varying speeds, mixed city and highway driving, to help the ECU relearn proper fuel delivery across different conditions. After this reset, many drivers notice better throttle response, stronger acceleration, and noticeably improved fuel economy. It's like giving your car a fresh start at balancing power and efficiency instead of limping along with corrupted data. Steering feels heavy? Next reset's for you. Secret number 4, electric steering calibration. You jump into your car, start it up, and suddenly the steering feels heavy, stiff, or just plain inconsistent. On some turns, it resists more than usual. On others, it seems fine. It's unpredictable and exhausting. If your vehicle uses electric power steering, EPS, this can happen after a dead battery, a jump start, or even just disconnecting the battery terminals for maintenance. The steering control module loses its calibration, and now the wheel feels completely off. Instead of rushing to the dealership and dropping hundreds on a steering module diagnostic, you can reset the system yourself in under 5 minutes and bring back that smooth, predictable steering you're used to. Turn the ignition to on, but don't start the engine. Slowly turn the steering wheel all the way to the left and hold it there for about 5 seconds. Then turn it fully to the right and hold for another 5 seconds. Return the wheel to the center position. Now start the engine. After this reset, the steering assist usually snaps right back to normal, light and easy at low speeds, firm and controlled at highway speeds, and responsive across the board. It feels like you just freed the system from a stubborn glitch that was making every turn a workout. Just replaced your battery? Don't skip this next one. Secret number 3, battery management system update. You just replaced your car battery. Fresh, fully charged, ready to roll. But now strange things start happening. Your stop-start system stops working. The charging voltage looks weird on the dash. Random warning lights flicker on like your car's possessed. What's going on? Modern vehicles track battery condition through a battery management system, BMS. When you install a new battery without telling the car's computer, it still thinks the old weak battery is sitting there. That mismatch confuses the entire charging system and can even shorten the life of your brand new battery. With the ignition turned to on, press the brake pedal and hold it down firmly. While holding the brake, press the accelerator pedal all the way to the floor and hold both for about 10 seconds. Release both pedals. Turn the ignition completely off. Start the car normally and let the engine idle for a few minutes so the system can confirm the reset. Once complete, your car's charging system and stop-start features should return to normal operation. The system now knows it's working with a healthy, fully charged battery, giving you longer battery life, better fuel economy, and way more reliable performance. Car won't start at all. Check this next. Secret number 2, security system key resync. You hop in your car, turn the key, and absolutely nothing happens. Or maybe the dash shows a flashing security light, and the engine won't even attempt to crank, like the car's actively ignoring you. Before you panic and assume it's a dead starter or blown engine, know this. It's often not mechanical failure at all. It's your immobilizer system or key fob losing sync with the car's computer. This happens after a weak battery, replacing a key, or even random electrical glitches. The immobilizer is designed to protect your car from theft, but when it misreads your legitimate key, it locks you out of your own vehicle like you're some kind of criminal. Insert the key and turn it to the on position, but don't start the engine. Leave it in that position for about 10 minutes, or until the security light on the dash stops flashing. Turn the key back to off and wait at least 10 seconds. Repeat this entire cycle 3 times total. On the final cycle, start the car normally. If the issue was just a lost sync between the key and the immobilizer, the engine should fire right up and the security light will stay off. It's like giving the car and key a fresh handshake, restoring trust between them so you can actually drive the thing you own. And here's the reset most drivers never knew existed. Secret number 1, power steering angle reset. You fire up your car and the steering wheel feels like you're piloting an 18-wheeler with no power steering whatsoever. No fluid leaks, no grinding noises. Just stiff, heavy steering that makes every turn feel like an upper body workout you didn't sign up for. In modern cars equipped with electric power steering, that's usually not a broken pump or failing rack. It's the EPS module glitching out and losing its calibration. Dealers love calling this a module failure and slapping you with a $700 plus repair bill for what's often just a software hiccup. But most of the time, the fix is a dead simple reset that takes less than 5 minutes. Turn the ignition to on, engine completely off. Turn the steering wheel all the way to the left, then all the way to the right. Do this twice, slowly and deliberately. Don't rush it. Start the engine and let it idle for 30 seconds without touching anything. Turn the wheel left to right one more time, then center it perfectly. What you just did was force the EPS system to recalibrate its steering angle sensor and reset the power assist levels. This clears out stiff spots, weird resistance, and inconsistent steering feel, bringing back that smooth, effortless control you're supposed to have. Pro tip, always perform this reset on level ground. And if your steering still feels heavy afterward, check your battery voltage. Electric power steering is incredibly power hungry, and a weak battery makes the whole system act sluggish and unresponsive. And there you have it. 15 secret resets that can save you hundreds at the shop. If this video just saved you a dealership trip, smash that like button and subscribe for more no-nonsense car hacks. Drop a comment below and let me know which reset worked for you. And don't stop here. Check out our next video on 15 car hacks that'll save you a lot of money. You won't regret clicking the video. Your wallet will thank you.